Well, welcome to what is, I think, our 9th open mic here at the Old Firehouse, and our 8th one in this room. We've reclaimed it this week. One of our regulars is going to open us up tonight. This is Ian Benavides. Always glad to see him show up. Ian, it's all yours.
Thank you. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life you're only waiting for this moment to arise. Now he mourns her like a bear whose life he knew so near his home. He lies awake in her self-made bed, knowing she played him like a fairy. And all but amputation and suicide he identified with that goal. I said out loud, please stay, girl, thinking to myself, just go. I said out loud, please stay, girl, thinking to myself.
Woke up this morning, the house was cold. I checked the furnace, she wasn't burning. Went out and jumped in my old Ford. Hit the engine, but she ain't turning. We're giving each other some hard lessons lately. We ain't learning. We're the same old story, and that's a fact. One step up and 2 steps back. Different set of wheels in this new day, rolling to a different way to be. Our circle game is not the life that calls him. He will make his own way, wait and see. He knows all about the past we cherish. Heard the stories, learned the lessons well. Pushed ourselves so hard to pass our parents. Left the kids behind to pay the bills.
Now Tess was no other, but better than Pink, and she raised the best cattle around. And she had an old dachshund, short-legged and quaint, who helped drive those cows into town. Well, Jake was so nervous he had to ask twice. Tess said she'd take his pony. So Jake brought the pony, his shoes and some rice to the cowboy's wedding day. Does your heart feel so blue that the one love is done with you? Never fall, always call on me. I got a feeling it's something you want to say. You gotta look easy on the eyes. Even so, this may be a surprise. I know you're thinking about you and me and the possibilities. Don't you know there's someone else who wishes you would see? That Brittany is the one that's true. Yes, Brittany, 'cause she cares for you. Yes, Brittany is the one to light the way. But a man that fire. I got a burning flame inside, and it can't get much higher. You might think that it won't matter, but won't you bring your hook and ladder? Don't drive it on over just for show, 'cause I'll show you exactly where it goes. Fireman, won't you please put out this flame? This burning wall of fire is something I can't tame. Well, I know you do your best, but don't forget to bring the rest. Tell your crew to bring all the gear they got. My place is really hot, hey, fireman. I'm dialing 911. There's a real emergency, better come on the run. I've done all the work I can do, now the rest take fireman. Up to you, come on, fireman. Get the truck over here. And with your lights are flashing and your sirens crashing, you'll drive up to my door. You'll start to pumping, I'll be jumping up and down and howling more.
Before I start another dream, before I find a new tomorrow, I've got to know that yesterday never mattered anyway. Before I start another dream, before I start another dream, before I grab onto tomorrow, I've got to know our yesterday never mattered anyway. Before I start another dream, did I exist in the past? Was there life? Could it last without the hope of the one of your child? Would every day be as new? Would every sky be as blue? If not for the wonder of you.
I played my first set while they got their hands wet from smashing their bottles of beer. And I thought of cheap thrills we had played in Nashville, the band that I'd been with last year. I wish that they'd been here, with them I'd not felt fear. We played the right songs, and what's more, their biggest detractor was their safety factor, baseman who stood 6'4". You picked a fine time to leave me life steal. Well, a room full of rednecks whose breath makes me real. So mama, don't whoop little Buford. Mama, don't knock out his breath. Just teach him to be a folk singer, and Buford will soon starve to death.
Walking the pathway slowly, walking with you in my dream. At the end of my journey, I hope you'll be there. Eternity I've traveled, it seems. Well, I can see shadows of a lonely old fire at night when the moon softly beams. And I can see you and the moon shines shining brightly, walking with you in my dreams. Catfish down on the river of hope, lifting my head on the river bank, looking back, I still remember I was proud to be his friend. Mama said, don't go near that river, don't be hanging around no catfish down. On the morning I'd always be there, walking in his footsteps and sweet down.
Now your folks say they have no daughter, your friends have all shut you out too. They got tired of your lying and your wordless IOUs. And the last time that she saw your face, it was sallow and so thin. She tried once more to talk to you, but you couldn't see her for a friend. You're snowblind, your footprints blown away. Nobody can reach you now, you're the only one who can find a way. I was born on the seat of a semi, the wind it whistled away in my ears. Some babies go to sleep to a lullaby, my lullaby was the sound of the gears. I grew up with my face in a romance, with my fingers I follow the lines. Now I run from the coast and I'm gone like a ghost when you hear that oldie so wide. Said I run from the coast and I'm gone like a ghost when you hear that oldie so wide.
Once was a Baptist, and on each Sunday morn I'd be in church praying, as sure as you're born. We'd sing there like angels in the good harmony, but sin and salvation are no longer for me. And now I'm a Buddhist, when I think it had syncopated me. Wasn't there a trumpet or a saxophone? A group of men come over, let's bring it home. It wasn't it from a movie or a show? Does anybody know? How did it go? Doesn't anybody know? How did it go?
Special way of wrapping up our evenings. Tim Wallace, everybody. Thank you all for coming out tonight.